Brittany Robbins is a serial social entrepreneur that loves innovation, forward thinking, and is constantly identifying problems that can be solved through business creation. She's worked within Chicago's entrepreneurship and tech community for the past 8 years, working within some of Chicago's top venture capital firms and incubators, including Sandbox Industries, Cleveland Avenue, Lightbank, and 1871. In 2016, she started the Gray Matter Experience, a nonprofit dedicated to unlocking the self-determining power of Black youth and strengthen their ties to community through real-world experience in entrepreneurship, and has since served over 600 Chicago youth through this mission.
I would define fearless leadership as the ability to empower and influence others to achieve their greatest potential while pushing through your own doubts and insecurities that you're a leader yourself. I think oftentimes imposter syndrome can sabotage a really great thing and the direction and impact that we're able to have. But understanding that you are making an impact, that there are people that are watching you, no matter if you think you're doing it right or not, being able to push through your own fears and doubts to empower and be an example to others is my definition of fearless leadership. A time that I demonstrated fearless leadership in my career. Honestly, I think I've done so my entire time as CEO. It has been quite the journey of building something from scratch. When I started, I had $5,000 in my bank account and no real roadmap or blueprint of what this actually looked like in practice. And so the entire journey over the last 5 years has been testing, iterating, getting feedback, making sure that I'm putting myself in rooms and positions to gain information, to educate myself, to learn from the people that I'm serving, so that I can build proper solutions to help sort of amplify the impact of the work that we do. So I think fearless leadership is just baked into being a CEO, and I've gotten firsthand experience of that over the last 5 years. Some habits that I have developed that I think make me a better leader are two parts. The first is keeping a direct line of communication with the community that we serve and making sure that no matter what we're building, any time that we're creating a new solution, offering a new product or service, that the people that we're serving are around the table. I think as a leader, it's critically important to keep a direct tie to the community and make sure that the solutions that you're offering are the solutions that the community needs. And so I think this has allowed me to be more empathetic. It's allowed me to be more intentional about the ways in which we serve our community, and I think it goes a long way improving how servant leadership works. Secondarily, I would say the second habit that I have developed is resting and taking care of myself. I think learning very early on that you can't pour from an empty cup, and that oftentimes, as a CEO, as a leader, we want to do so much and we have so many responsibilities. And if we're not taking care of ourselves, it's very hard to take care of the people who we're responsible for. And so I think I learned the hard way, but now know it's very important to rest and take care of yourself before taking care of others. Advice I would offer to emerging leaders on how to be a fearless leader is go at it even when you don't know what it looks like. I think oftentimes when we hear leadership, we think there's some sort of blueprint or recipe to follow, and that's not always the case. If we want to see leadership done in new and innovative ways, if we want to see change to some of our nation's most critical issues, I think we have to go at it in different ways, and oftentimes there are not blueprints, there are not guidebooks for how to do so. And so it's really leading by example and creating the blueprint for others to look at. And so I say, even when you don't know what you're doing, even when you're not sure of what the right step is, just make a step because oftentimes you're creating a new path and forging a new way for others who will be following you.